Hi, I'm Marco Lamano, filling in for Nancy O'Neill. We're glad to be back with you again on Aging Gracefully. And today, we welcome Inspired Living to discuss how they are helping residents stay safe during the holiday season and talk with Encompass Health about how we can age gracefully. Inspired Living takes care of moms and dads by providing residents with meaningful days and helping them truly live their best life. Here with us today is Associate Strategy Consultant Bethany Brown. Hello there.
Hi, so nice to be here.
Great to have you here. I know you were actually here with Nancy not too long ago.
Yeah.
So we have a lot to talk about because now it's the holidays.
Yes.
And how can we safely enjoy this holiday season?
Yes, well, everybody knows this year's different. I mean, I keep hearing everybody saying, let's wrap up 2020, let's start 2021. Everybody loves a fresh start. But we're still in 2020 and there's still a pandemic. So how can we take calculated risks? How can we be mindful of our mental health? How can we love on our loved ones? So CDC has really good recommendations out there on what and why we should do certain things for safety. Minimize travel, be cautious, wear our masks. But there might be areas that we can take calculated risks. I know at Inspired Living, where we're taking care of moms and dads, it's really important for us for mental health and that family camaraderie. It's important and it's meaningful. So we host outside events whenever possible. We have parking lot get-togethers, families can come in, and we have ways that everybody can stay social distance and wear their mask coming up and then sit like this and relax and be outside. And in Florida, we can do this for the next couple months. We have amazing weather. So we can be outside and it's not 100 degrees and it's not 30 degrees. Well, I think it hit 30s the other day, but not in the middle of the day. So we recommend being outside when possible, being mindful of when you're sharing food, sharing cups, sharing spoons, lots of hand sanitizer and washing hands. You want to be mindful of not touching your face. And then as hard as it is when our kids want to sit in our loved one's lap and go hug on them and love on them, that's a big calculated risk that any family member is going to have to decide if this is a risk. And let your loved ones, if they want to take that risk, they might want to hug on their grandchild or their great-grandchild. So that is hard, but we always are going to recommend the staying apart and social distancing, just like we're doing right here. But take that calculated risk, and if you can, and stay outside and be cautious the 2 weeks beforehand. I know even for my own family, we're taking a 2-week kind of self-quarantine so that we can all get together safely for the holidays and know that one another hasn't been exposed.
And we were talking before the interview about how, I know when my brother did his Thanksgiving, that he was the only one who served food. He didn't want multiple people serving food and then going back. He was the only one sanitizing each time prior.
Yeah.
And it's something that I never really thought about a lot. And it's a great idea if you're looking for one.
Oh, I love it. I think it's a great idea. I mean, I've got some nieces and nephews and they like to take their hands and put it in the food and touch their faces. So I think having one person manage the food is a great idea. Great idea.
So what would you say are some key components to self-care during the holidays?
Yeah, so usually the holidays are stressful for everyone. I think we were also just talking about year-end. You know, you might have year-end business goals. Your kids may have year-end activities. A lot of that's lessened this year as far as busyness and activities, but I think there's a lot of pressure to end 2020 with excellence. I think there's a lot of pressure to create special memories for our families because 2020 has been so odd. If you have loved ones that are in assisted living facilities or independent or memory care units, there's a pressure to make sure that they're still taken care of. So being realistic with what you can accomplish is really important. Not overdoing it and making sure that you are setting realistic goals for yourself. In addition to that, sleep and being mindful of our nutrition on the days that aren't the big days is really important. We have this tendency in America to holidays hit when that Thanksgiving, or I'm sorry, when the Halloween bucket of candy arrives in our kitchen, right? And then it is just a buffet for the next 3 months. So I highly recommend celebrate and enjoy those days, the big holidays, but then on the days in between, get your sleep, drink your water, go on a walk, be mindful of the things that recharge you so that you can take care of yourself, especially if you're a caregiver for a loved one, whether it's a child or a parent. If you are the caregiver, you have to really be mindful of your own stress and your own self-care because you are their lifeline.
And you don't want to feel as if you need a vacation from the vacation.
Yes.
Which so many people, I think,
Yes.
end up...
yes, we burn ourselves out and then we have to recover. So
let's talk about New Year's goals. What should we consider as we prepare for that?
I love talking about New Year's goals. We always overestimate what we can accomplish in 1 year, but underestimate what you can accomplish in 10. So I always recommend start by working your way backwards. What would a goal be? And then what does that mean if you want to accomplish that goal in a year? What do you have to do each month? What do you have to do each week? What do you have to do each day to get there? And then put those on your planner and be realistic about it. If you want to lose 10 pounds, don't say I want to lose 10 pounds. Say the goal would be 10 pounds, but that means each month I need to lose X. That means each week I need to do this many workouts, and that means each day maybe I should cut out soda. So work your way backwards and make small goals.
Good idea, because 10 pounds can sound insurmountable at
That's
once,
right.
but small battles,
Yes.
more easily won, I think, more manageable.
Yes.
And tell me about some exciting things all you folks are
Yes.
doing at Inspired Living.
Well, I said it last time and I'll say it again. COVID cannot kill the spirit of Christmas at Inspired Living. We have eggnog socials and Christmas caroling, all while using safety protocols. We have, I mentioned, the outside get-togethers with family. Each month we've taken our residents to a country, and this month is Norway. So we are celebrating and eating the wonderful foods of Norway and having socially distanced happy hours for our residents. We're partnered with Meals on Wheels, our Sarasota community, and they're doing shoebox gifts, so they're wrapping gifts. And then we're having some really fun brain focused TED Talk cocktail hours with our residents too, so that they feel like they're getting to have meaningful conversation and to challenge one another. There's a lot of stuff going on right now this year politically and in the news, so our residents like to sit around and talk about that just like we do.
Yeah, and sometimes it's good to have somebody lend an ear to you, really.
Yes.
You know, even if it's something very serious. Bethany, thank you so much.
My pleasure.
And be safe and be well this holiday season.
Thank you, you too.
Coming up after the break, Encompass Health discusses how they provide personalized care plans to meet patients' unique needs.